It's been a year since I lost him, my best friend. They all whispered rumors about his death, but I just remember the fall and the silence after. Since that night, the world felt empty. I would have been gone too, if not for her. Eliana, she was the only light left. She never knew how much she saved me. And tonight, I'll finally tell her, up here on the roof, where everything ended for him, something new could begin for me. My hands shake as I hold the letter. Every word I've written feels too small. The wind cuts cold. The rooftop light flickers above me. Leaves scatter across the ground. I freeze. Footsteps echo behind me. But when I turn, there's nothing. My breath shows white in the air. A whisper crawls into my ear. She's mine. I swallow hard. My chest tightens. Then, the rooftop door creaks open. Eliana stands there, framed in the warm glow of the hallway. Her voice is soft, almost a whisper. Clive, you wanted to see me? She smiles faintly, just steps away. My heart pounds. This is it. But suddenly, the light snaps out. Pale hands claw from the shadows, seizing her arms, dragging her screaming into the dark. I lunge forward, too late. The door slams shut after her, leaving me pounding against cold metal. I scream her name, voice breaking, Eliana. My fists slam again and again until they burn, and in the silence that follows, a voice answers back. Low, jealous, cold. You'll never have her. You can't have her. The words hissed in my ear as claws slammed me against the rooftop door. The monster's weight crushed into me, cold and unrelenting. Its claws tore into my shoulder, and I gasped in pain. And then I heard her, Eliana. Her scream echoed from inside the building, muffled but desperate. I fought against the monster, slamming my elbow back, forcing myself free for just a second. I tore the door open. Through the crack, I saw her. Pale hands gripping her arms, dragging her further down the hallway. Her heels scraped against the floor, her voice breaking as she cried out my name. Clive! I reached forward screaming, but the monster yanked me back before I could take a single step. The door slammed in my face, her cries fading into the dark. My chest burned with rage. Number. I wouldn't let this thing take her from me. Not her, not the girl I loved. I clenched my fists, my voice breaking through the cold night air. You won't harm her. I'll fight you with everything I have. I love her, and I won't let you take her away. The air froze. The monster let out a low hiss, a guttural growl twisting with anger. Then it laughed, hollow and cruel. You think your love is stronger than mine? Let's see. Old rival. Its words echoed inside my head, cutting deeper than its claws. Old rival? It spoke as if it knew me. The monster's presence slipped back into the darkness, vanishing with the night wind. I staggered forward, shoving the door open with all my strength. I stumbled into the stairwell, heart racing, shoulder bleeding, her fading voice pulling me deeper inside. His laughter rang out, sharp and cruel. Every step I took, it felt like I was dancing to his game. Run, Clive. You always were better at running than fighting. The words stuck with me. That wasn't just mockery. Why say it like that? Like it mattered? And the halls, dead silent. I know it's after hours, but not even staff, not a single janitor, nothing. Just me and him. But where is Eliana? Then the windows exploded. Pale hands clawed through like the whole building was alive and wanted me gone. I dropped low, glass raining around me. My chest burned, but his voice, it cut deeper than the glass. The way he mocked me, it wasn't random. It was bitter, salty, like an old wound he'd never let heal. Does this have something to do with why he's taking her? I forced myself up. Eliana's screams still tore through the dark. I couldn't stop. Not now. Not with her on the line. That's it. Keep moving. That's all you're good at. He's saying almost sing-song, as if enjoying my suffering. The doors slammed one after another, hurting me forward. He wasn't just tormenting me. He was holding something against me. Her scream pulled me to the last door left open, my only path. I slammed the door shut and froze. My breath caught. This was my classroom from last year. Was it fate, or was he dragging me back here? And then I felt it, the weight of eyes. Back to the place you abandoned me, traitor. He was there, behind the window, that grin carved into his face. Even with no eyes, I felt his gaze burning into me, heavy, suffocating. like every breath I took belonged to him. If he wanted me here, then I wanted answers. The silence stretched too long. The glass groaned, cracking under the weight of his claws. And then, the window shattered, exploding inward. Shards rained across the floor in glittering arcs. Then came the sound, wood splintering, metal shrieking. As his claws hooked the frame of the classroom door, he dragged it down with unnatural strength, the hinges tearing free in a single violent pull. The door slammed against the ground with a deafening crash, dust and fragments erupting into the air, and he stepped through, bent, grinning. His long frame filled the doorway, claws dragging against the walls as if he wanted every surface to scream at his arrival. "This isn't torment, Clive," he whispered. "It's justice." He began to circle, slow, deliberate. Each step scraping claws along the desks, sparks of sound that rattled through the silence. His head tilted, grin stretching, like he was savoring every second of my unease. I moved without thinking, my feet carrying me the opposite way around the classroom, a predator and prey sharing the same cage, drawing smaller and smaller arcs until the air itself felt too tight to breathe. The floorboards groaned under his weight. My shoulder throbbed with every step, but I didn't stop. If I turned my back on him for even a second, I knew he'd be on me. He chuckled, low and bitter, a sound that slid under my skin. Round and round we went, his claws etching invisible lines into the room, each one pulling me closer to the moment I didn't want to face. Then he paused. One claw rested on a desk, tapping slowly, deliberately, his grin stretched wider. "You still don't see it? This room, these desks." She laughed right there, at me, not you. My eyes locked on the way his claw tapped the desk, that mocking tone, that bitterness. How could you have even known that? My voice faltered. He wasn't just tormenting me. He had led me here, to this room, this memory. The thought clawed at the back of my mind. Why here? Why fixate on her? Why speak like he owned that moment? Unless... My chest went cold. The word slipped out before I could stop it. No, it couldn't be. Ben? My blood ran cold. The jealousy. The words. The way he said her name. This wasn't just a monster. This was Ben, my friend. His grin widened like he'd been waiting for this moment. "Finally," he rasped. "You remember. The rooftop. Her smile, her laughter. They were mine first, and then the wind carried me away." His laugh was sharp, broken, cruel. "I see they've added railings since. A little late, don't you think?" My stomach twisted. He was laughing about the night we lost him, like it was some private joke only he understood. His voice rose, trembling with venom. "And then you dragged her back to the same rooftop, to steal the same moment, the same words. You dare replace me?" I clenched my fists, shouting through the dread. "Why, Ben? Why turn into this? Why become a monster?" His scream rattled the walls. "Because you made me one! You and her, always you." He lunged, claws smashing through desks, splinters flying. Dust filled the air, choking me, blinding me. This wasn't some nameless horror. This wasn't just a nightmare. This was Ben, twisted, consumed, and he wanted me broken. Then I heard it, Eliana's scream, muffled, desperate, echoing through the halls. I turned toward the sound, but he moved to block my path. His grin spread impossibly wide. "She's mine, Clive," he hissed. "She always was." And then everything went black.